what it looks like to go down this very, very difficult course.
Yeah, the course is changing all the time too. It's changing yesterday. We can see
126 miles per hour into the chicane, hard right, hard into the blue gate. Looked a little bit off as he went through the blue gate. The steward's going to have a look at that into the no, the steward say that was fine. I thought he didn't quite get level. That was I was talking about as he pitched up and now flies back through the quadro into the ninth race for the second time.
Yeah, it did look like to me as well when he's got the benefit of it. Here he comes in through the chicane. Blue gate, oh there we are, 3 penalty seconds added on. So
Hungarian lay down a time, and I'm going to be very interested to see how he handles that particular point down at the end of the quadro, because everyone seems to be stuffing it up.
Joe, we said yesterday, the race is going to be won or lost down that end. The ninth end and then the quadro behind it. Helicopter pilot said this is really, really difficult to get the aircraft from a right knife edge into a left bank and then through the quadro and then reverse the knife edge to come back up the course. But
so here we go. Can he do it? Look, you see, no problem. That's where everybody seems to be hitting the pylons and everybody going around the corners. He couldn't be the experienced pilots up there, and he just eats up the course.
Strong wind into the half Cuban. He's back on the stick. Watch the G-force. 8.1. 8.1. Over he goes. Now he's got to get it down, and the criteria for whether they're high or low is the pilot's helmet. Their helmet must be below the top of the air gate pylons.
And Peter's doing really well, cugging in Breitling MXS. He's done a fantastic time in the qualifying. He did a 1:20. If he can do that now, he's going to book a ticket into the semi-finals. Come on, Nigel. It's 231 miles per hour.
Well, come on, folks. Oxford born in Rhodesia before the Zimbabwe. So he's a Brit. So put your hands together. The second of our British pilots today, Nigel at 0.6 in the green. So he's ahead of Chambliss over half a second. He's got to keep it clean, got to keep it tidy. Can't afford to lose 3 penalty seconds here. Making his way towards the chicane. It's the left, the right, the left again. Level, heading towards the half Cuban.
He's coming up for the next split time. We want to see green, and green it is going to be, because it's half a second in the lead. He has beaten the American. Now Nigel just keep it together. A very nice half. Oh, a little bit of a correction right at the end of that half Cuban, but he got into that gate, no problem. Just into through the chicane with no place. A little bit off centre as he went into that knife edge as well. Now this is the hard bit. Let's see the next split time. Oh, he's losing it. He's losing it, but he's still just in the lead.
Come on, folks, bringing home 5/100ths of a second. He's a driver. The judges are working on gate 13. They're not sure whether he was clean through there. We'll get they've given him the 3. That's blown in. It's out the window for Nigel. Let's see what the final time is. Heading there. Thought Nicholas Ivanov would be surprised to be ahead of Nigel and Mike at this stage. So possibly Alex. Well, they're very similar. But the other 2 guys, a bit of a bonus day for Nicholas, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's in with a chance to go into the semis. It's been a long time since we've seen that. And Hannes has got the biggest chance of hitting his gate, because his flying style is very aggressive. It's not as controlled. It's not as silky smooth like foot.
Dear me,
look at
half a second inside, and it's clean so far. It's green, it's clean. That was low, that was slow. Are they going to let that go? He's on the
have a good long look at that. He can't be dipping down towards the water as that, and he seems to be searching a little bit when he's coming through that chicane. But let's see what effect it has on the time. Wow, he is eating the course up. He is a second and a half ahead of the current leader, Kirby Chambliss. I told you this guy was fast. Is he going to get around the course without picking up anything? That's been his Achilles heel. Approaching gate 15, no problems through it. Now this is the hard bit where everybody's struggling. Get into the quattro. Now pull on your way around. He's nearly 2 seconds now on the split time. This looks like a walk in the park for Hannes. Now this is a difficult bit. Hard pull. No, he's done it. It looks like all he's going to do is take it home.
I tell you what, he's going to throw a gauntlet down to Paul Bonner behind the Englishman when he comes next down. Hannes then through the chicane. One last time. Level flight and speed 229 miles an hour. Even off on his way down the course. Extra changes direction so quickly. Good knife edge, good clean, through the half Cuban, pulling it around, watch it turn in the sky. Bit of altitude there, so he can get a run down at the gate again. Flicking it through the knife edge, now again, left knife, and now running towards the through the back, right across the river, left, right, left. And now completing the first lap. Level flight through. Now back on the stick. Watch it in the air. Look at that half Cuban. Bringing it down, 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 Joe.
Yeah, he absolutely ate up that course on the first section. The half Cuban will give him some extra time. Good split time as he comes through the chicane into gate 15. No problems transitioning over into knife edge. Now flick hard back. You're pulling a good 6-7G just in that turn. And now this again is where that symmetrical wing on the extra 300 SR will help him. It'll be a nice tight turn, gaining time all the time, and easily pulling back. He's easily able to get around those corners a lot better than the Edge 540s. Now let's see what remember, it's just between him and Hannesar. Nobody else. It's a head-to-head. So the time building up as he goes through the penultimate gate. He wants to be at least... Now you heard Drew there tell Nicholas to go and hold, okay, and that's because he doesn't want to say the time, because if he says the time, Hannes is listening on the same radio frequency. Hannes then has a huge advantage because he knows, oh well, okay, he did 124, I don't have to push that hard.
Yeah, good point.
Laying down any more bets, because after seeing Bonham go out and hitting a pylon, that really is all bets off. So here he goes, speed building up, Hannesar, 233 miles an hour.
Through he goes, away down the course then, through the we also know he gets a little bit excited. Looking good at the moment though, but a good run by the Frenchman, a good clean run. Hannesar pulling it round really, really tight. We're going to get a split time, half a second to the good. It's in the green by 0.45. So the Austrian, as Joe said, on his way at the moment to the semi-final. Still got the second lap of this very tricky London Air Race course to negotiate. Watch his action in the half Cuban. How quickly is he on the stick? Well, there's a bit of extension there.
He's 2 minutes ahead. He's absolutely flying. It's like he's got a rocket on the aircraft. Now, all he's got to do is keep it clean. Now, in the last race we had in Rotterdam, he was up against Bonham, and he came in like an absolute madman and threw it away. Still maintains that over 2-second lead. So Hannes, just calm down, relax, get back up the course, and you're in the final.
Here he comes then, Hannesar on his way.
Oh, he's done it! He's done it! Keys Day, entry speed, 225 miles per hour. Again, looks a little bit conservative. Let's see if he goes through the quattro for the first time, because that will tell me what his split time. The intermediate time says he is off the pace from the Hungarian by 0.3 of a second.
Well, maybe this conservatism is reflecting his new sort of mental attitude, his changing attitude. I'm not going to push myself to crazy lengths. I'm going to fly calmly and maybe to pull on and see if I can bring it home smoothly and quickly. But he's adrift at the moment. We're looking now for the next split time as he goes over the line. He's inside 3/100ths, and that is 8/100ths, I beg your pardon, and that is almost the margin. He lost the semi-final by Rotterdam.
Let's see now as we come back into the quattro for the second time. This is going to be the real crunch figure. Oh, he is just on the pace by half a second. Right, the American can book what will be probably one of the easiest finals that he's going to get, because Nicholas Ivanov is not in the same league as Kirby Chambliss, so he has got it all to do. The time that he needs to be 1:20.5 from Peter Bejenet. It's a simple run in now. Just keep the aircraft away from the pylons. Is he going to beat 1:23.5? Here he comes. It's a one.
Phenomenal display there from Klaus, and the helicopter will be down to us very, very shortly. What about that? Beautiful.
Yeah, Rainer Wilke is displaying this aircraft all over Europe, and it is just phenomenal what it's going to do. It's like a little sports car in the sky. It's got what's called a rigid rotor head. We saw the links earlier on. Doing pretty much the same in those snap turns as you find on the course. Barry, you've got to understand how hard it is. Unlike an aircraft where you've just got a single control column in your hands right between your legs and a bit of power to work with, these guys are a totally different type of aircraft, different wing. The power in there, 340 horsepower, top speed in excess of 400 kph, and it weighs 550 kilograms. So a light, agile aircraft, and it's these turns here, right now, where he's got to make up his time. If he doesn't pull that G, and look, only 8.7, I'm really surprised it's only 8.7. He needs to pull harder.
He was about a second slower at the bottom of the course than he needed to be. Come on, folks, get behind him. Help the friend to the top step of the podium. Here he goes then, completing lap 1. Nicholas Ivanov, level flight through the penultimate gate on lap 1. Now back on the stick. This is where this aircraft scores. Over it goes. Very high G, 8.9. Diving down, he's down below the top of the air gate. That's exactly where he needs to be. He's going to bring it home. We know what sort of time he's going to have to be at. It's going to have to be the very low 20s.
Okay, here he comes into the quattro. Come on, Nicholas, work that stick. I want to see that G meter go up. 8, is that all? Come on, you can do higher than that. And he's also climbing. That's going to use up time as well. Now he's got to position himself back into knife edge and then transition back to the blue gate into gate 20. Now power all the way up, but the wing that he's got on is now causing a lot more drag right in the turns. Now again, the information is not just as well, because I think Kirby would be able to giggle to himself if he heard that time.
Well, that's the whole point, Joe, isn't it? You said it's not going to be good enough. It won't be good enough provided Kirby Chambliss flies clean. 3 penalty seconds could do it. So that's the important thing. The American
round without touching a gate and without incurring a penalty, and the Red Bull 2008 London stop is all his. Here he comes. Let's see what speed he's doing. 225.
That was modest. That was fairly modest. So he's doing exactly as you thought he had to. But if he can pull it off here, pull off the win, then it will make him 2 victories in the 2008 Red Bull Air Race World Series. But Chambliss, 10.2 G at the bottom of the course. He's well in the green. He's ahead at the moment, the American. So all you Americans out there, people from across the pond, get behind this guy. He's the laconic, easygoing Texan and a very, very accomplished world champion 2006. Chambliss is on his way.
It's looking good, and this is bad news for Bonham, because now not only is he 2 points in front of Hannes Ark, but he's going to be having Kirby Chambliss to deal with as well, because Kirby's going to move up to 36 points and be 2 points behind him as well. So Kirby, all you got to do is keep it clean, keep it smooth, and that's exactly what he's doing. Nice approach into the quattro. Not a huge amount of G building up, 8.4, practically the same as what Nicholas was doing, but that means he's got good control as he comes back, and a lot of people suffering there through gate 19, and he's in good position for it, no problem. Looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to beat 124.62. Can the American do it? Can the ex-2006 world champion beat a 124? It's massive.